Well, my dog, how you been?
I've been getting by. How about yourself?
I've been great. You know, it's good seeing you, dog. It's good seeing you. It's been a while. It's been a long time.
It
You're
definitely
looking a
has
little
been a hot
worse for
minute.
wear.
How so?
You're getting a little gray, you know what I'm saying? Minus an eye. I mean, I'm gonna be real, but none of us in this talk, we can't really
Yeah,
talk
none
about
of
that
us
shit. But
talk
still,
about eyes. But
It's been a
little
rough
one
few
eye circle.
years.
3 eyes between 3 men, bro. There you go, one each.
hey, let me ask you a
They were all
question,
missing
Max.
on the same side, too.
Horrifying.
We got a place we could
Yeah.
speak.
Oh, yeah, we can speak in my office.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my god, bro. We could use this place for the meetings, bro. I gotta ask you.
So what do I have the pleasure?
Well, let's just say, Max, we got a little business. But it's kind of a big business. You know what I mean?
As all of your businesses.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I need a business partner, like I did back in the day.
In what way?
Now, I do gotta say, before I do tell you this, and I hope, if you come into business with us, if you don't come into business with us, I hope whatever I tell you stays in this room. You see what I'm saying? I'll get to the business. Let's say, actually, before I start, have you heard about these police seizures that they're doing, Max?
I have not. I've been in and out of town lately. Not really up to date.
Alright,
with what's
I'll
going on.
catch you up. I'll catch you up, my dog. Listen, these cops, there's some legislation that allows these cops to go around and if your car has been used or any vehicle really, helicopter, whatever, boat, and if your vehicle was used in any type of violent crime, it gets seized and then resold at auction.
That's been a thing for a while, right? Wasn't
It's
it
been,
was it V18? No, that's not right.
uh,
V something.
yeah,
VAF.
the
That's what you're
VAF.
thinking of.
Ah,
But
that's
see,
it,
but
VAF.
back then, you'd have to get free VAF points on your car. But nowadays, hey, anything you do, that shit could be gone. You see what I'm saying? It solely comes down to the
Ooh,
officers.
right. I thought the new system was better. I thought it was Nino put that in, right? The new thing.
I don't know who put it in. All I know is, from what I heard, it's been a thing for a while. It hasn't been enforced until like recently. Let's just say that we've had, 2 helicopters seized, cars seized. That's around $12 million down the drain.
Yeah, that is a
And,
lot.
and,
of
and
money.
we ain't the only ones. You see what I'm saying, Max? We ain't the only ones getting stuff seized. People ain't happy. You know what I mean?
Understandably so. A lot of people are active in town, and I'm assuming that's what leads into that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, I thought to myself, what if there was some type of criminal entity, a council, per se, a council, and this council held meetings, and a representative from each gang would show up to these meetings. And the sole purpose of the meetings is to put bounties out on police cars. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, there'll be different severities of these bounties, right? Let's just say, let's say if one gang puts a bounty on a police car, to get it clamped and it would get put somewhere, make it inconvenient for them. Yeah, two gangs put a bounty on a police car, maybe it gets blown up, and so on. But let's say 5 gangs put a bounty on a police car. Let's just say that, I know a guy that knows a guy that will get rid of that police car for good. It will get scrapped, turned into a square.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying, Max?
I see what
Now,
you're
that's a lot of
saying.
heat. That's a lot of heat right there. Might be asking yourself, why have I come to you?
I'm curious where I fit into that.
So, upon this council is that nobody runs it, right? I can't run the meetings, because then it seems like I'm the one in charge, or my gang is in charge of it. Dealing with these gangs, I'm sure you're kind of familiar with dealing with most of these gangs. It's a fragile thing, right? It can't seem like one gang is in charge. So, there needs to be a person that represents the council that runs the meetings. See what I'm saying?
Got you.
That isn't
okay.
part of a
How
gang.
often- How often will these meetings be then? Would this be like
I'd
a daily
say
occurrence,
no,
or-
no, be a weekly occurrence, once a week.
Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. So, what would I need to do exactly then?
Well, but the first meeting would be the most important, I guess, because it would kind of explain what's going on. There'll be a bounty board. Bounties can be claimed. Bounties can be put out. Pretty much run the meeting, right?
No, I actually might have the perfect thing for this.
I know what he showed it to me before,
Let me
bro.
show you. Would this sort of thing be useful?
Well, you know, that'd be more than useful, let me tell you right now.
It sounds about right. It's a bit outdated, but you know, we can write on it.
This would be the perfect thing right here. I do gotta say
We've been
myself.
trying to find a use for this. I believe Mr. Sizz used to put Shrek up here, and that's kind of all he did with it. It'd be good to put it to its proper use.
This would be good. This would be. I do gotta say. Let me ask you a question, Max. You maybe have a nice room, you know, with,
Many nice
with a big
rooms.
table and chairs.
How public do you want it to be? Is it something that's okay for, you know, people know where it is, or do you need something a bit more underground?
I know what you're talking about. It'd have to be pretty hidden.
Pretty hidden, okay. There's actually a giant mead table we can pull out in the northern wing,
Oh.
but it would require, you know, the library to be locked down for it to be private. Otherwise, it'd be very, very open.
Well, we can always get security guards.
True, there's 3 doors that have to be covered, though. The front, the back, and the one up here.
Well, this is good, bro. You know, this is nice.
There's the right sort
What
of
are
lighting.
the what are the walls like? You know, you got them nicely insulated. You know, like people are gonna be listening in.
As long, I think people like are right up against the door they can hear, but otherwise it should be all right.
You got
As
you
long
got
as
locks.
it's not,
like,
You got locks on
shouting
these
too
doors.
loud. No locks on these either,
Okay,
unfortunately.
well, this wouldn't be hard. Yeah, we could just have this place guarded.
Security up here, right? As long as no one's listening in,
Exactly.
like
Have
in, like,
2
the
guards
back room or whatever.
outside.
We have a TV as well, but it only plays YouTube and Twitch links for some reason. I'm trying to get that fixed.
You think is there any way we could put the bounty board up on the TV?
If I can get it
Not
fixed,
with-
maybe, but
Yeah, not with
otherwise,
what Max
no.
just said.
Well, I mean, we could always put it in a video, right? Just have it sit there,
Yeah.
so people
We
can
could.
The
see.
problem is, you know, cookies and whatnot affect different people, and then they might not be able to see it properly.
No, yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah, that'd be the problem with that.
We'll figure that out. But for now, this is good. I mean,
Yeah,
It's really-
definitely
really-
got some options.
it really comes down to you, Max. If it's someone you're interested in.
I mean, I'd definitely be interested. I ain't really got much going on, to tell you the truth.
All right. Well, hey, I think you're the perfect guy for this.
So you're thinking once a week? I could definitely do that.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm most to be once a week. Yeah,
What time was it again you were aiming for?
I think. So here's the thing, right? Right now I have around 8 or 9 gangs on board.
Ooh, right, okay.
I gotta speak to a few more, right? And I'm gonna try and get pretty much every gang I know on board. The guy that I know that is gonna scrap these cars, he's good to go. He's ready to go. You know what I mean? So we can start whenever.
All right, but we can start next week if needs be.
Yeah, we can. I was thinking about next week. Maybe late next week we could start, or early next week. Really up to you. The only thing that we're missing is the bounty board. Once we have that up and going, then we're really good to go. What I'm thinking, Max, is would you wanna how do you wanna do this? You want people to know it's you, or you gonna try and be in disguise?
I'm fine with people knowing that it's me. I mean, if we're doing it here, it's kind of obvious.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
I have no problem with that. Really don't have much to lose these days.
Okay, well, I mean, shit. I think we're set to go. Like I said, the only thing we have to figure out is the bounty board. I'll figure that out. I'll see what I can come up with.
Yeah, cook on that and see what we can get done.
And if not, then we'll just go old style. You know, put in a piece of paper somewhere.
Think about it. Do you want to see the mead table as well, just to see?
Yeah, let's take a
The
look
one
at it.
downstairs?
Yeah.
We can head down there. It'd be a bit harder to keep more secretive.
This room's not bad though, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty good for like what we want, right? Look at this guy, bro. Why did we bring OP to anything? Oh.
Bro, I thought it was trip.
No, you see this
Apologies
one, Max?
about that.
This, you know, if we're able to clear the building, have some guards, now
This
this
is
would
nice.
be perfect.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
is
this
exactly
is
what we were
perfect for that sort
picturing.
of thing. With all the dinner table signing as well. You can also get a microphone up there, but that wouldn't be a smart
You know what I
move.
like it has the showmanship, right? Everyone could be sitting here dining, and then you know
can
the
have
judge
guards
can
up there
walk
too.
in,
And then you could,
take the stand.
and you can really just be here, Max. You know, during the meetings. This is better than I could have asked
What
for.
is light you looking for? This is the perfect sort of setup.
This is it. This is good.
Can't get more classy than the liquid library.
That's right. Well, look, dog. Hey, we're gonna be making some people unhappy. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's only cops.
Yeah, there's only cops. Imagine Ventura's face when his car gets crushed. He can't drive it again, huh? Don't be
I
good.
think they need to be taken down a peg here and there, the cops.
I agree, my dog. 100%.
I think I had a captain once tell me to my face they can legally break street laws and whatnot.
Forehead.
Not really a care in the world.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get someone coming their way. Wait till we seize one. Scrap that motherfucker.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit
now
done.
that'd be
That
something.
shit done. I'm gonna
Wrap
hang
an
that
air
tail rotor
wall.
up in my living room. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna have it spinning in the living room. Little ornament.
Shit, I can get that done. Trust.
Alright, Max. It's good seeing you, my dog.
It's good seeing you.
Hey, if
Some
you need anything, you
exciting
let me
times
know.
ahead by the sounds
Anything
of
you
it.
need, you know what I mean?
Will do. Likewise to you.
This is perfect. And then as long as we don't get lazy, like I said, like 1 week
Listen,
it's
all it has to be is just us not being lazy for one meeting every week.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I know.
You guys got any more food?
Yo, forehead, go back. You see that shit?
What?
Look.
Oh,
Oh,